What's up? What's up? It's me. So today I'm going to show you exactly why 90% of traders fail when they first start trading Forex. So at this time, you should already have your MetaTrader 4 app downloaded. You should already know about tradingview.com. I'm going to show you exactly why 90% of new traders fail. I am kind of a new trader. I started trading August 1st of 2018, but I've learned quite a bit, and I've grown my account quite a bit. So first things first, I'm going to show you how I did this week. I'm about to pull it up right now on my MetaTrader. By the way, I was inspired to trade because I found someone that was really that was younger than me, but was seeing success in it. In an interview, they said they made $100,000 in 1 year, and I reached out, and because I met this dude in person, and it kind of convinced me. So here's my results for this week, and it really could have been a lot more, and I'm going to explain them. Here they are. I hope you can see that. It looks reversed on my screen. You see those losses? Those losses could have really been wins, but there's this thing called risk management, so I didn't want to make sure, I didn't want a slight chance of them going the other way, even though they did actually do exactly what I thought. And it's usually like that. Most of the times the market does what I think it's going to do, okay? Strange enough, it does. The number one reason people fail in Forex is because you see that 0.5. All right, if you're trading with $1,000, there's no way you should be trading an entire lot size. That's just more, okay? That's how you lose an entire $1,000 in one day. I promise you. I promise you. Why? Because if you're using a leverage of 1/100 or 1/500, that means that it doesn't give you enough margin room, okay? If you're starting with $1,000, right, you use a single lot size, right? If it goes 100 pips, 200 pips in the opposite direction, you're going to get a margin call. Even though your analysis can be correct and probably is correct, you don't have the margin to fulfill that order. That means you're going to get a margin call halfway through. That means you're going to lose half of your account. And that means you're going to be a very mad person. Here are a couple other sales that I'm on. These are all current right now. Bam, 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 bam. I'm growing this account to 10,000 by November 1st. It's actually that's going to be a few $100s. I will check up with you. Now I'm going to hop into my computer and show you my technical analysis and some of my most favorite patterns. I'm going to show you my favorite pattern to watch out for. And this is actually a very good one because when you see this pattern, it gives you another indication that something's going to happen. Okay, so now that we're back into my screen, tradingview.com, I'm going to show you a little bit of my technical analysis. Another thing I want to mention right here now is the perfect time. If you do have a job, I want to show you exactly how you can trade while you're at the job so you won't get in trouble by your boss getting fired. So here's the thing. You see on this trading view, there's a thing right here that says 1 day, 4 hours. Trade on a day chart. Okay, you know why? Because when you trade on a day chart, it takes away the amount of time that you have to be actively on there. When you're trading on an hour chart, you're most likely to be glued to your computer screen. Okay. When you trade on your day chart, you can make trades while you're at work, and all you have to do is look at your phone and see your profits. And never forget to set your stop loss, okay? And that's how you protect yourself. So this is what I did this week. I seen that there was a strong support right here. There's right there. By the way, the more times that a trade hits a support line, the stronger that support line is. But I still want to make sure you know that nothing is ever set and settled. You have to know that nothing is ever set and settled. So, but the more times that this hits a support line, the more times that it is strengthened. Okay, so it hit that 3 times, hit that 4 times. This is on the day chart. If you do start on the day chart, you always want to go all the way down to the 1 hour chart and even the 1 minute chart, and you want to go all the way back up. It's important because when you enter in an order or a trade, you want to make sure your execution is pinpoint, which means that if you went into right here at the market limit, you could have easily got in 100 pips better just by looking at the 2 hour point. The 2 hour point right now will tell you that it's on here low. The RSI is low, so it's most likely will jump up higher. That's just looking at it with the first glimpse of it. If you're wondering about all of these indicators, this is the Fibonacci bands, RSI, and MASD. The MACD works because on every time the two lines here cross on the MA, every time these two lines cross on the MACD, it's indication that there might be a turn down in the chart. You see here, it crossed and it went down. You see here, it crossed and it went up. See here, crossed and went down, crossed and went up. What that means is this is around that's 732 all the way down. That's like 1,000 points right there. Points add up and points make you money. This is the 2-hour chart, by the way. You want to go all the way down to 1 minute and go all the way back up. You want to make sure you end on a 1-day chart. So I realized this is a strong bearing. So what I did was I actually looked at it. During the day, you want to make sure that you have a list of currencies that you want to trade. You want to look through those daily and weekly. You want to go out and find new currencies. You want to make sure that you look at them because you don't want to miss opportunities. When you find them, you don't want to look at too many at once, especially with a small account. But right here, I seen this. I looked at it. I seen it and I got in right there. Okay, so what I'm doing is I always want to make sure that my money is 100% secured because nothing's worse than lost money. So right here, I got in right here, but nothing is 100% set and settled. So when I sold right here, I'm making sure I am getting out way before the intended point of getting out. Looking at this chart, there's a strong trend line right here, right here. There's other trend lines. But I noticed right here on this trend line that looking at this trend line, it most likely will continue to go down a lot of pips, like a couple thousand up. I'm sorry, I did not mean pips, I meant a couple thousand points. Also, according to my RSI, the RSI works on this chart. If it goes below this, it most likely will pop up. If it goes above this, it most likely will go down. For example, if this right here is below here, it's going up. Just like on this graph, it went here and went down. You can really mess with these numbers if you know what you're doing. Fibonacci bands work the same way. Same thing as Bollington bands. I'm going to actually make a video where it goes over all of my indicators, and I'm just going to make that video specifically for that. So I got in right here, but I also noticed that right here, there might have been some type of support. Because if you scroll back to October of last year, you see that right here, it hit there and it also hit here. So here's a place in the market where it likes to react. I also want to let you know that there is never a single line. It's like an area of a reaction area, not more of a line, it's a reaction area. This right here is artwork to me. This is art and this is money for me. I'm only intending to make $400 in the next 5 days when I close this trade. But this trade is only one of 5 that I'm in. If you're ever anticipating on a trade, all you have to do is go on your MetaTrader and click the point that you want to set the sell loss at. And when you click it there, that's all you have to do. It does it automatically. My nigga got all white, no socks. The main thing I want you to take away from this video. The main thing I want you to take away from this video is start on a day chart and go all the way up to the minute and then go back down to the day. And if you have a job, then trade on a day chart because it's a lot more slower and you don't have to be on it all the time. Even though a lot of money can be made on the 4-hour chart, I will let you know a lot of money can be made on the 4-hour chart. When I first started, I made a couple $1,000s on the 4-hour chart. I also made that looking at the day chart. The last thing I want to go over is I always want to get as many indicators to make me feel as safe as possible. So I'm seeing here, before the last time it broke away, it was September 6, 2016. All right, and it started on here around end of 2016 and it went all the way into 2018. And so here, there's a new one, and this trend line has been pretty strong. This trend line's held for about an entire year. This one, it's only been around like 5-6 months since this new trend line started. But I also wanted to let you know nothing is ever set and settled, ever. Keep small lot sizes. If you have $1,000, you should not be anything above 0.40 lot sizes. If you need a broker, go to Hugo's Way. It looks like this right here. It hasn't man with a mustache and beard, Hugo. Okay, so if you're still watching today's video, one last thing: do not over leverage. If you're using $1,000, the most you should ever use is 0.40. If you want to trade while you're on a job, use day trading. I'm gonna go over the indicators in a video. It's gonna go over everything. It's gonna be all in one video. But my suggestion is start on a demo account first, all right? Because you want to make all of your mistakes for at least like a month or two before you go and waste all of your real money, okay? Because there's things that you just don't know that you don't know, all right? Trading forex, but for the most part, in my experience, I am correct 90% of the freaking time. The only times that I mess up is when my margin is not enough. That's why I say keep your lot size down. If you ever wonder, man, I do own my own place, man, and I just got a nice place downtown Cleveland, so I am super stoked for that, man. Stay tuned, man. Nothing but practical knowledge. So, see ya.